Now, generation gap is back. Should the UK become a republic? To discuss that, I have Angela Levin, royal commentator, and Narinder Kaur, broadcaster and commentator. And why we're speaking about this Ladies in Green is because on Monday we had the Commonwealth Day service and the King was jeered. Not my King, people shouted outside Westminster Abbey. Then on Friday we had at Windsor Castle an extraordinary protest where people from Republic, the anti-monarchy campaign group, jumped up and down on the King's bed. And it's made me think, actually, there is a generational divide here, because I think people of Angela's generation are more in favour of the monarchy. People of Narinda's are less in favour. And actually, hasn't the royal family got a bit of a problem on its hand if it's having to persuade people aged 18 to 24 of the merits of the monarchy? Angela, this is a problem for the King, isn't it? Because he's not as popular as his late mother.
No, he's not. I mean, I think he wouldn't be as popular as his late mother because she was on the throne for 70 years and actually we're all not used to having someone else there. I think it's only fair to wait until after the coronation where he's firmly in place and then see what he wants to do. I mean, he himself, of course, has been wonderful with young people. He's got...
But yet not that popular with them if they're queuing up outside Westminster Abbey and shouting, "Not my King."
I think that the younger generation maybe won't bother to vote. I don't think it interests them. I don't think politics
maybe the problem, Narinder, is that they don't feel they've ever had a say on whether the royal family should exist. I'm just looking for my notes on the polling on it.
Yeah, I think this is a huge problem for the monarchy. I think the monarchy represents... the younger generation are questioning its relevance, its importance, and actually its history. The voices are becoming louder and louder. Negative sentiment around the royal family is becoming louder. And actually, why are there arrests of peaceful protests, of anti-royals?
Okay, that's a debate for another day.
Okay.
But what the argument could be, well, what's wrong with them? They've been here for centuries.
Because they have not acknowledged...
a president?
No, but they do... It's not democratic. A man born, a very rich man, just born into a lineage of privilege. Why should he get to become king?
If we had an elected president, that would probably be another very rich man.
No, but that's a different argument. No, there wouldn't be a very rich man because the royal family have amassed their wealth from colonisation and from mass murder. They have amassed their wealth from theft, and the king sits there through birthright, not through merit, and the younger generation are questioning, actually, this isn't right. Where is the acknowledgement?
I don't think all the young generation are questioning
all
that.
the generation are.
Let's see
I think there is a group who are very, very loud. I don't believe that actually if you did it as that the people don't want the monarchy. It's much more stable. The people feel more enhanced by the royal family.
King Charles is not popular, Angela, because he has brought more baggage than Heathrow Airport.
Hang on, Narinder, let's just clarify on popularity, because I did have a look at the YouGov recent stats, and actually his approval rating is up there. So is the Prince and Princess of Wales.
No, it's not up there.
It is. He's like about, I think he's fifth after the Prince and Princess of Wales, Princess Anne. I mean, Two people who aren't up there, who I know you're fond of, are Harry and Meghan. Nobody wants them.
No. So the younger generation...
some of the stats as well.
Right.
So these stats that have just flashed up there, they talk about the fact that younger people, agreed, aren't necessarily automatically in favour of the monarchy, and as people get older, they become more in favour because they see it as part of the fabric of British constitutional life.
Do you believe in democracy? Because if you believe in democracy, you can't believe in a monarchy. Because it doesn't go hand in hand.
You can't. You have to.
Before you think you don't want them.
The Commonwealth is on its knees because countries are dropping out.
People are
Jamaica are ready to kick the monarchy to the curb because they want reparations. The Queen and King Charles have never apologised for their part, their ancestors' part in the history of
Narinder. Just to clarify, the King did give a speech.
He didn't apologise. He stopped short. He stopped short.
Let's bring Angela in.
Yes, I mean, the King is very fond of the Commonwealth. He's done a great deal for them. And there were 57 different... Hang on.
It's ego.
It's not ego.
It is. It's to keep the British rule up there. It's to keep the British Empire.
Speak.
And 57 different countries had their senior people there for the Commonwealth Day.
What happened to Kate and William when they went to the Caribbean tour? It was embarrassing.
Let's just let Angela get a word in edgeways here.
Because it's embarrassing on one occasion doesn't mean you shouldn't have a monarchy. And also, if you don't have a monarchy, you have to think what you will have instead. Would you like Boris Johnson? Johnson? Would you like Tony Blair? Would you like, as you said before, the man who sells crisps?
But Angela, what is the point of the royal family? Angela, what is the point?
A minute. There is a huge point. I was coming here in the taxi and the driver said to me, where are you going? And I told him and he said, Phil, they're part of my family, the monarchy. I love them.
Stockholm syndrome. What is the point? What is the purpose? The younger generation are asking, what is their purpose? Why are we paying? Why did Prince Charles not pay inheritance tax? Why didn't the Duchy of Lancaster or the Duchy of Cornwall pay corporation tax?
You could argue that, I mean, under the Prince's Trust, I think the calculation is he's raised over £800 million for charity. I mean, he didn't need to do that while he was longest serving heir apparent in history.
But also,
they're worth billions.
He also, from his own money, he pays
he's quite
tax when he doesn't have to. So he does pay his tax.
That's very
nice. What you're doing is picking small details.
They're big. Colonisation is a big detail.
But the colonisation is working very well, thank you.
Colonisation is working very well for Britain.
They like to come and meet. But there's actually, I said, over 50 of them who came and discussed things. They can compare notes. They can help each other. They want it. They voted for him.
Let me just interject, ladies. On the Commonwealth, you do appreciate that people are queuing up to join.
They're not queuing up to join.
They are. There are 2 people waiting to join.
Jamaica is ready.
Gabon joined. There's 2 more people because they're actually seeing it as a way to insulate themselves from the threat from Russia and China. They want to be in a band of countries to protect themselves. That won't do anything
to protect them. The Commonwealth won't do anything to protect them.
You might say their strength in numbers, Narinda.
It's some kind of ideal. It doesn't deliver. The Commonwealth doesn't deliver. And Camilla would be the downfall of the Commonwealth. How she treated those Malmo dancers the other week, where she just walked past, she would be the downfall.
What, you're talking about the Queen
How the royal family treated the monarchy represents inequality in wealth, race and class.
Angela, counterpoint, please.
I mean, I think you're being absolutely ludicrous. What the monarchy gives to us is stability. People feel that they are safe. They don't want somebody who's an MP who then is becoming the king. They don't want somebody who is like Macron, president in France, who spends absolutely zillions of money, is going to be there alternatively. They like the monarchy. They like to see the people all the way through their lives.
Ladies, we shall agree to disagree agreeably, as is ever the case on this show. Thank you.